G'day mates, Matt the Mechanic here. It's Sunday here. Thinking about y'all, thinking about what it's gonna be like when they come here to do what they're doing down to y'all. And we've got a plan. But the point of this video, this is for Wayne, my mate Wayne down in Queensland. This morning, I look at my phone and I'm like, man, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I gotta wake up. What are they? I gotta see. Are they hauling all the Australians off to death camps yet? Gotta check and see. Cause like, if nothing is done, I think that's what's gonna happen. So anyway, that's what I do every morning when I get up. And I see Wayne, and he told me, you know, his dad had come to visit him from a different part of Queensland. Came to visit him out there by Townsville or somewhere in that area. And he says, hey man, do you think there's a chance that you could go to, you know, garage sales, yard sales, that kind of shit, and find some old knives for my dad, because he collects knives? And I'm like, shit, you know, my dad collects knives too, man. I totally can relate to that. My dad loves knives. My dad's got a whole bucket of old badass, you know, Schrade and fucking buck knives and, you know, bone handle, all that shit. And he, you know, he's got a bucket of them. And I'm like, shit, it must be weird to not be able to just go get that shit, because it's everywhere out here. But we're running out of the good ones because everything's made in China now. I mean, you guys know that too. Everything in Australia. Hell, y'all probably used to make these over there. This is like a 1956 Ford F7, what is this? C700 that I have in my yard for later. But, you know, y'all used to make all that shit too. And here, we don't make anything anymore. But there's more of an abundance of American-made shit here just because there was so much of it. So you can still get a good Schrade knife, you know. I found this one in the shop out here. When I moved here, it belonged to the dude out in that building there. It belonged to him. And I found it in a toolbox. I was going through shit. This is a Schrade old-timer skinning knife for skinning animals, because basically, and my dad added a lanyard on it right here so that when you're skinning an animal and you got it on your hand, if you accidentally drop it, you don't drop your knife and have to fuck with all that. So this is a great skinning knife. I'm not left-handed, but I can demonstrate with the left because I've got the Modelo in the right. But as you're skinning an animal, you know, naturally you just go with your finger like that as you're pulling the skin down. So this is a great skinning knife. So I'm gonna give this knife to Wayne's dad, because you know what? He deserves it, brother. Wayne, your dad deserves this knife. I really like this knife, but you know what? I'm gonna send you this knife, mate, because I can get another one. I can probably get another one of these for 50 bucks or less, probably even less than that. But y'all are so busy being locked down in a fucking police state, New World Order, fucking Klaus Schwab wants you to eat bugs shit fest. Y'all probably can't just go get another one. So fuck yeah, mate. I'm gonna send this knife to Wayne's dad. Because you know what? That's a knife. Yeah, look at that. If you wanna look up the number on the blade, 152. I don't know if that's a model and or patent number, but that is a nice skinning blade. I feel like the Knife Channel right now. All right, what we got next up is a nice batch of these. It is a good skinning knife, and it's got a lanyard, so if you drop it while you're skinning I don't know what the fuck y'all are gonna skin down there, a wallaby or a platypus? Man, I guess if you skin a platypus, you just leave all the shit in the tail. Is the tail all bones? Fuck, I don't know. But anyway, if you do skin a platypus with my knife, mate, I want a fucking video. Cheers.